Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Beltway here. I just want to get this over with because everybody's been talking about this and pretty much been talking about this whole situation about Preston passing away because he committed suicide. He pretty much you know shot himself. Um, like I've listened to other people's views about this and honestly, like I look at it this way: there's more than one side to this story. That's what you have to understand. Like me personally, I don't know this guy. I've not had any interactions with him. Actually, no, that's a lie. I know of this guy. Like I've heard about him. Oh, what's up, David? I've heard about him. I've he he's a fan of the Falcons. That's what it is, and I've kind of heard about the things that he's been doing. Like I used to when I first heard about it, like I used to feel really bad for this guy. Like, okay, what he's going through? What was he doing and all whatnot? Oh, and I don't know, just chilling. I might be hanging out in a couple hours, David. So I don't think I might be on here for that long. But so the thing about it is that I'm just going to be upfront. Like, I don't think suicide is the right thing to be doing. Like, this is just me speaking. I mean, I've heard like Judah Tribe's view on it, and let me tell you, I completely agree with Judah Tribe, and even people. I'm gonna say it. I agree with what Joker is talking about too, but they've just gone on a more what do you call far right scale within it. I'm just going to be a little bit more nice about it, and I'll say like condolences to the family. I'll even share condolences to the girlfriend for doing this. I mean, even though she's a scumbag for leaving him, and that's what the thing is. So really, I don't think suicide honestly was the right thing to be doing. I thought that he should have gone and seek some help. I know, like I get the situation that he was going through. He got kicked out of his parents' home. Uh, he lost his job and everything. This happens to a lot of people. I mean, this is not like something that's out of the normal or nothing, right? Like just a couple months ago, I've had to deal with a breakup myself, and thing about it. Do you see me here killing myself saying that, look, am I going to let a girl, what do you call, get over my life? And am I going to kill myself over a girl? No. I mean, that's what it is. But regardless, I mean, condolences to people who really knew him well and who really liked him and it really affected him. I know it's people like 44, the legendary Slitter and all of them. They were really affected by this. I understand how they feel and I give out my condolences to them. But then you have to understand here, like what he did at the same time was kind of a coward move. Even what Cattle Dog did there was kind of also, I would say, he was pretty top notch what he said there too, because the things he did, as I'm gonna go back to that. I've heard like he's been wishing people death and all that, bringing up Katrina jokes. I know one crazy who that's pretty much been talking about that a lot in the comments and whatnot. And people have the proof and the screenshots to do it. So you have to understand here that when you do things like that, wishing death upon people, making jokes about people getting killed and suicides. And no, I'm not making joke. I'm not at all making a joke about him committing suicide. I just personally think that this was the wrong move for him to be doing this. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I'm not joking. I'm not making fun of him. I'm not joking about his suicide. I just think it's wrong for him to be doing this. And you know, that's what I think. And me being a believer myself, I mean, you have to understand that God has put us on this earth for a reason and for a purpose. We go to things, we go to different certainties and uncertainties in life is because this is what we've been. Well, this is what we've been put here for, and that's what the thing is. Um, so only he can decide when your life is ended. Only he can decide when you leave this earth, because he put you on this earth for a reason. The minute you decide when you want to leave this earth and blast yourself, you're going to be judged. And that's what it is. And I know this is me coming off as a little, as a maniac, as a cuckoo, as a religious cuck here, but for me, I think it's at least the truth. I mean, I don't think Preston was planning it. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing. See, like, yeah, I get what you're saying. There's fantastic, but like I keep saying, this is everybody goes through these kind of shitty situations. Like, are you going to go and kill yourself because of this? I mean, you can try to improve yourself in life. Get counseling. I mean, that's something he could have gotten. I don't know why he didn't do that. That's what the thing is. So, really, my whole take on this is that I want to give my condolences to people who were really affected by this. That's number one. Number two, I thought suicide was very wrong of him to be doing this. I mean, he is an atheist. Yeah, I know that. But I believe he's about to be his maker right now, and his maker is about to judge him. And that's what it is. That's what I believe. But I believe that's what's about to happen, just like what Judah Tribe stated earlier in his videos. And another thing, let this be a lesson to anybody who's wishing death upon people for, you guys know who you are. Frick, I'm just gonna outright say, for people like A-Bomb and for people like Jagganoff, I mean, you guys have consistently been wishing death. Okay, Jagganoff has been consistently been wishing death on me. So just a message to you, dude. Like, I mean, just take this as a warning to not be wishing death on people and not be telling people to go kill themselves, or that that they need to be eradicated as soon as possible. And I have the proof of you doing these kind of things if you want to go that way. So that's just to anybody who's wishing death upon other people. I mean, I know there were exactly A-Bomb, that white trash scumbag pig, pretty much wished some kids to die. So what comes around goes around. So when this guy dies, I'm not going to make fun of him, but I'm just going to be like, you had it coming at you, pretty much. I don't make fun of people for dying. I've never been the one to do that. I've never wished death upon people. But if it happens to him, honestly, he deserves it. And that's what it is. And if Preston has been doing this, honestly, I don't want to say he deserves it, but he had it coming to him. Wishing death upon people, and Katrina telling, I think, people like Raging Rob and all that, they need to die and all that. That's really what it is. So just be careful when you want to wish death upon people, or when you tell people to go kill themselves, because it's just going to come and blow up right back in your face. Literally, it actually blew up right in his face when he blasted himself. So that's what it is. Or maybe, to be honest with you, like, this is just as a joke. I'm surprised he hasn't killed himself after the Falcons lost the Super Bowl and they blew that 28-3 lead. I don't blame him for the shit team that he roots for, but like that's another topic. But reality is that did you see that video of A-Bomb Beltway? I'm not even subscribed to that guy. I mean, I don't care what he does and says, but like, I've seen glimpses and stuff like that. And saying like three of the biggest scumbags on earth, I think something like Raging Rob, Jacob Rollins, and then one other guy, Joker, obviously. Yeah, I saw that video, David, of him wishing the kids to die. Like, I mean, this guy is basically a walking, talking hypocrite, pretty much. And you know what they say about hypocrites in the Bible, what's going to happen to them when they die. So it is what it is with them. So like I said, if this guy, if this something tragic happens to this guy, honestly, he deserves it. He deserves it. I'm not going to laugh at him, but he deserves it. And if something were to happen to Jaganov right now, too, he deserves it too. Whatever any negativity that happens to him, he deserves it too. Because I know he's been wishing death upon me in many hangouts and all that. So let this be a message to him as well too, because he's also been wishing death upon me. And anybody else wishing death upon people. I know I've been reiterating this and all whatnot, but I just can't stop because you want to take people just take it out of proportion when I say something like, "Oh, I don't agree with suicide," and then all of a sudden they take it as if, you're what do you call you're making fun of his suicide. Where did I make fun of his suicide when I said I don't agree with suicide? Okay, I don't know what they're getting at. And I know about that too. He also laughed at Mr. Go Philly Eagle when his father died. So it is what it is. And honestly, like if I were people like Judah Tribe, if I were Joker, like honestly, I would be doing what they're doing right now. I would laugh at people's faces for this because he got what he deserved to him. And I'll tell you right now, if people like A-Bomb, people like Jaganov, and if they died, I wouldn't laugh at them dying, but I would just be like, you had what you had come deserving to you, and that's what it is. So, like, I don't know what else to say about this. Preston's pretty much going to get his judgment right after this, and all I can say is that you better hope your fate favors you, and that's all I can say. I mean, I'm not making fun of your suicide. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not, but that's not the way you should have gone. And it just shows that you're a coward, and that's what it is. And I mean, also referring to what Judah Tribe said earlier. I mean, something about mental illness. Honestly, in my opinion, I think mental illness is just something that people tend to overstate all the time. Like, think about it. You have people out there who have no limbs, like you mentioned, people out there who are homeless, people out there with no jobs or nothing, homeless on the streets. Do you see them trying to kill themselves? No. So you got to realize, or you have to know how sometimes good you have in life compared to other people before you want to try to go to measures of committing suicide, and that's what it is. And I'm going to outright say it. If I find out a person commits suicide not out of natural cause, but out of like social issues, honestly, I have no respect for that. I don't, and that's just me being unfiltered and saying that. I'm telling you right now, mental health expert Michael D. Like I know you've been in my comments section and talking shit. So, Michael D. I mean, what mental health expert? Like I'm telling you right now, it's something that people are overstating. Like I've got through shit in my life as well too. Do you see me trying to commit suicide? No. And that's what it is. The main thing is you got to get some counseling. You got to try to better yourself in life, physically, emotionally. At least that's what I try to do whenever I'm in a shit situation, and that's what it is. I'll stick with. Let's talk Raven. I can see what you're trying to do there, Steele. I could pretty much say that same resemblance to the Steelers as well too. So, So yeah, I mean, and then half the reason I don't blame him because he rooted for a shit team. So, but that's another topic. But yeah, that's really my whole take on it. I could probably just stick around maybe for another, I don't know, 30 minutes and just see what you guys are commenting. But like, that's what it is. I'm not gonna like. I'll say personally, if I'm going to, if I got kicked out of my, if I got fired from my job, I got kicked out of my house. I got what do you call if I had to deal with a breakup, I wouldn't. That's not the first thing I would do. I would try to better myself in life, and that's what it is. Seek some counseling, and something that I will also blame the girlfriend. Something his girlfriend should have done is help him. So you can also put blame on his girlfriend for doing this too, for just leaving him like that when she found out that he lost his job, and that's what it is. Not everyone is you. So what else is out there off on the 4th? And by the way, I hope you guys are having a happy 4th of July. Like our Independence Day was on the 1st. So, but it's the same idea anyways. So hopefully you guys are having a happy 4th of July. Just as a side note, but um, I don't even know who that is. Steel 58. It's just It's just some guy who just seems to obsess about me. I don't give a crap about him. So I don't know who you're talking about here. Steel 58. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is. Um, I mean, I don't. July 14th is the best chili day. Yeah, I know that is. Yeah, I know it is. But yeah, so there's three things that you can get out of this, or no, two things you can get out of this. Just get some help, and don't be wishing death upon people because this is what's going to happen to you. Now, if I personally knew the guy, of course, like I would be saddened that this guy lost his life, but at the same time, I would also understand like this is not if this happened to my family member, found out that they committed suicide, of course I'd be saddened, but like I would still think that this is a shitty choice that they made. They shouldn't have killed themselves. Um, but yeah, there's really nothing much more I can say about this. Big condolences to his family because I know how he's feeling. Um, do a hat bet. Actually, I can maybe do like a push up bet or something like that because I mean I don't really need any more hats because this is the only hat that I want for the Ravens. I don't like to have me personally. I don't like having too many gear or too many things. This is my only Ravens hat, and this is what it's going to stay as. So, wait, I'm down to do like a push up bet or something if you want to do that. Steel 58 or a dog food bet or whichever. Like nothing much on gear because I think I'm happy with all the gear that I have. So don't really want to bet on clothing. So, but yeah, uh, hopefully those who were really affected by this loss will. I want to bet that lid you were wearing. Oh man, oh man. Well, we'll see when it comes to that week. I mean, there's still lots of time left. So, um, or we could maybe bet like a banner or something like that. like those dynasty banners that show like which all the Super Bowls that they've won. Maybe we could bet that, um, or like a car flag or something like that. Actually, yeah, you know what? Come to think about it, let's just do that. Like we can bet like it. We can bet something like that. We can bet. So I'm down for that. Whichever you want to do, I can definitely. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. We can definitely bet that. But yeah, so some of you had so going back to that, some of you had the preconception that I was laughing at his suicide. No, I was not laughing at his suicide. I just didn't think that this was the right decision to make. And hopefully, in the afterlife, I I'll tell you right now, I wish the best for him in his afterlife. I just don't respect the decision he made. That's all. But yeah, but yeah, you know what? I think I'll probably stick around for another 10 more minutes, forever whoever wants to talk or whatnot. But or maybe I might leave soon. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just this should be a good lesson for all you future Prestons out there who are possibly wishing death upon people, because it's just going to come right back at you. Okay, now it may be one thing to wish someone to get hurt, but like you should never wish somebody to get killed. That's just what it is. But you know what? That's just my 2 cents on this whole situation with Preston killing himself and what others think about it. Um, my condolences just go out to the family, and I'm just here to say that I don't respect the decision he made. That's just not something he should have done. So you know what? Other than that, it's the Beltway here, and I'm out.